Oh,
Yo,
yo, what's up?
what's up, Davey?
What's up, Gavones? It's just me and Ant today. Skip is recovering from his Gavone Thanksgiving where he ate too much. I hope everyone ate too much. I hope
Yep.
everyone was a Gavone because we had a lot of games happen and we gotta discuss them.
Yeah. First things first. Gavon's football. Best bets 2-0. We gave you guys the picks on Thanksgiving. We're taking care of you.
Yeah, well, not on Black Friday, but yeah, on Thanksgiving, yay.
Yeah, 2-0.
I, if I was wrong. That was the one time I was right on Thanksgiving, but I was way wrong Thanksgiving. Um,
What?
Lions stink, Chiefs stink, Ravens stink, Eagles stink, Dan
Uh,
Campbell stinks,
uh,
Sirianni stinks, the whole Eagles coaching staff stinks. Andy Reid cool,
yeah.
Harbaugh stinks, the referees stink, Dan Campbell stinks again. Just uh, really just that was a
Yeah.
wild Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Which we start off with first. First game of the day.
Yeah,
Lions Packers.
you
We'll go.
can't, yeah.
I
Start off
mean,
with
Lions are coming down to life. I think losing those offensive coordinators is humongous now. It's starting to show. Ben Johnson goes to the Bears. Look how good they're doing. The guy's awesome. He's as advertised. That was a great hire from the Bears, and that was a humongous loss for the Lions now it's starting to show, you know, how much he helped them out there. So yeah, we were kind of off the Lions going in a little bit, and they're starting to come down to life. Packers are right in there. Packers and Bears have a interesting battle for the uh, NFC North Championship. No,
it. Oh, it
they're
is.
just
It
basically
is.
the same record.
It
Yeah.
is. It's like looking at those three teams, the Packers, Lions, and Bears. Clearly, the Packers are a little above because they have the Lions number. They're 2-0 against the Lions.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, I don't think any of those teams are. Well, certainly they're not bad, but like
No.
even the Lions included, I don't think the Lions are bad.
No.
Uh, I think Dan Campbell should read a book called Coaching for Idiots because
Yeah.
I like Dan Campbell. You know, everyone does. He's a player's coach. He's a super stud. Like you gotta like him. Former player, blah blah. Former mediocre at best player. He wasn't a good NFL player, but
Hmm.
as far as his coaching comes, why is he never kicking extra point?
Yeah.
Field goals. Why is he never punting the ball? This analytics nonsense that you're seeing is just not working. It never works. It first came up. They first made a big deal about analytics uh, when teams would be down, 14, and instead of just going extra point, time the game, they would start with a 2 point conversion. So that way, if they get it, they can go down, kick the extra point, win the game. And it never works.
Yeah.
It
That is
never
the
works.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
If you're down 14 to go for the 2 point conversion on the first time. The first time I saw that was in 2020. I was watching my favorite team, Washington. Ron Rivera pulled that off. I had no idea what was going on. It's the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
Hmm.
I'm getting so sick of these coaches being overly aggressive and not kicking field goals when it's the proper time to kick the field goal. You're allowed to take the field goal. You're allowed to get your
Yeah.
points and play defense to win the game. What about the Giants Lions 2 weeks ago? If you kicked the field goal, you could
Yeah.
have won the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
Instead, they went for it, they got stopped, and they ended up losing the game. They could have kicked the field goal, played defense, and been up six.
Play
There's been
defense.
so
Yeah.
yeah, there's been so many incidents, like there's been so many times this year that it's just these coaches are just overly aggressive this
Hmm.
year, and it will burn them because it's not the proper way to play the game.
Well, you have teams like that are that the analytics play say go for it. It'll be like
No.
4th and 3 on
Yeah.
the opponent's 48. Okay, you pin them deep.
Yeah.
You pin them deep. What are you doing? Because when you don't get that, they're already at midfield. Like,
Yeah. If you ever notice on every game, it's all analytics says go. Like it's
yeah,
always a
yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah,
You're
yeah, yeah,
wrong. You're
yeah.
wrong. You don't know how to
I
play the game.
I
That's
I
what's
don't.
going on here.
don't like it, and Dan Campbell, I've spoken to Lions fans, and even they're a little like Dan Campbell, like, what are you doing?
It's too
Uh,
much.
It's he's doing too much, and it's the Lions have the back against the wall. They don't have the easiest of schedules. They do get to play they do play the Bears last game of the season, but they don't have an easy road. They have three potential playoff teams, the Vikings and then the Bears. So it's yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a fall far from grace last year. What were they last year? 15-2?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
And their over under was 10.5 this year, which is going to be close. And if you go on our TikTok page, I made a video early on about the Lions not making going under. And everyone, yeah, right. They won 15 games last year. Jesus Christ.
I don't know,
Um,
Dave. I don't know. Maybe you know something, right?
yeah,
You've only been watching football your whole life. You
yeah,
might know a
maybe
thing or
maybe I
two.
know a little bit something, but then like, well, this is kind of back and forth. I've been against the Chiefs all year. I've said
Yeah,
they're third best team all year in the division. The third best team, and it's absolutely true. Like they are set in stone to finish as the three in the division, and I thought they would beat the Cowboys.
yeah,
And
yeah. Yeah.
how about them Cowboys?
How about them Cowboys?
Uh,
That's insane, but
that
good
being
for them. I
said,
mean, they
they won't make the playoffs.
no,
They will
no.
not make the playoffs. Like this is
This
yay Cowboys. Your draft
this
pick's
is
gonna be worse.
this is the time of year when everyone starts thinking the Cowboys are coming up, and it's coming. It's
They're
coming. They're gonna hit the ground, and that's gonna happen in
too
Dallas. But I
far
was shocked. I
too
was
far
shocked.
behind. Yeah,
Yeah,
shocked. Shocked.
definitely a game you thought the Chiefs would find a way to win, but
No.
Dallas is
But
playing good. We got to give them credit. I
yeah,
They're playing great. They're playing great. Versus the Eagles and Chiefs in
yeah.
under a 5-day span, two
hmm
wins. That's
hmm
awesome for them.
they are playing very good and they have
Yeah.
something going, like uh Dak is Dak's instant offense.
Yeah,
He
he
can
is.
he can move the ball. He can move the ball with the best of them. He can.
Yeah, I know.
Um, he started the game with a very bad interception. Whatever. He's a gunslinger.
He
The
is.
the George Pickens signing, despite the fact how much I loathe him, was a good sign. Obviously they have CD Lamb, one of the best receivers in football. Javonte Williams is awesome, and they have a good tight end. Their defense is after making several moves in the middle of the season, their defense is playing great. They're
Yeah.
4-1 at home. You don't want to go to Arlington, but they're too far behind.
Yeah, I mean they're definitely trending upward. You never know though. They're just trying to sneak a wild card at this point, but Eagles are trending down now.
Yeah.
Two losses in a row. I mean, what is going on with that Philadelphia offense? They look slow, stale, and uninterested in playing offense. They had two first downs in the first half yesterday. That is horrible for them. Their offense was amazing last year. It was unstoppable with Barkley. There's nothing good about Philadelphia, not their offense. The only thing good about Philadelphia is Rocky Balboa, and that's it, because they don't play offense anymore.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Philly. I think the people are awful. I think the fans are some of the worst if excuse me, they are the worst fan base in football. The fact they were booing at halftime,
Yeah, I know.
come on. That being said, though, I heard people say I've heard Eagles fans say no, we were booing the coaches, which is fine. Their
Yeah.
coaching is atrocious. How they couldn't stop, they made DeAndre Swift and Kyle Monangai look like
Oh,
uh,
yeah.
Jahmyr Gibbs and Bijan Robinson on the same team. Like they couldn't stop the run. They couldn't adjust to that counter every single time. Who's their defensive coordinator? What are you doing? How do you not adjust? And Sirianni, so sick of seeing him. I'm so sick of these coaches.
Yeah.
Uh, just their offense is so predictable. They're making too much of a big deal with AJ Brown. That you knew they were going to throw it to him. You knew they were going to throw it to him all. all game, and they did. And you know when Saquon Barkley is going to get the ball. You know when it's going to be a handoff. Jalen Hurts isn't running like he used to. The tush push does not look the same as it once did. I'm so done with the Eagles. I was so wrong about them. See, I'm right. I'm
Yeah,
right. I'm right. So wrong about the Eagles. They are not a contender.
yeah, yeah. I'm definitely off the Eagles. I think they still make the playoffs because they already
They
have a
win the
pretty
division. Yeah,
good.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
they already have a good record, and I think they'll. I'm sure they'll beat a few teams. I don't know their schedule coming up. Teams are clearly better than they'll be able to win a few more and close out the division. But to do something for real last year, like last year, no. The other thing too about the fans, it they win a Super Bowl under a year ago. It's like the team gets no grace period. Come on. You just won a Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Don't be
yeah.
so my team made that NFC Championship game last year. I would give them like a 5 year span the happiness that they gave me last year. You know what I
And
mean?
and
Like,
to boot, it's not like they were getting smacked around by a bad team. The Bears are
yeah,
very good. The
they're well
Bears are
coached.
very good because Caleb
Yeah.
Williams, he did not look sharp at all. Their wide
Yeah.
receivers are open every play.
I think the wind had a little bit to do with some of his passes probably.
Uh,
Downfield was a little rough, but yeah, the coaching, the Bears are just like a really well run coach team at this point. And the offensive line is nice. They brought a few guys in
Yeah,
right when free agency
yeah.
hit. That
Very good
offensive
offensive
line is
line.
moving it. You got two
Yep.
running backs. Kyle Monangai was a steal. He runs hard. Seventh rounder? It doesn't look like a seventh rounder to me.
Shout out
Looks
Roseland.
great. Yeah.
Shout out Roseland. I wish he was a Fairfield guy, so
Yeah, I
we
mean,
could say
no,
Fairfield.
imagine.
But yeah,
Yeah,
but we
imagine.
have we have stupid card ace Roseland.
Uh,
Ooh.
what do you mean?
Um.
We got me and you. We got
Yeah, but
Gavlone's
Roseland,
football.
Roseland,
Oh,
Yeah, we're not Roseland.
I thought you meant what do we have from
Roseland is
Fairfield?
Roseland is the Philadelphia of West Sussex. Hold on. Um. Bengals Ravens. Another team I am done with, and I do not
Hmm.
want to see them get in, is the Ravens. I don't like the Ravens. I don't like Lamar Jackson. I've been wrong about Lamar Jackson. He's been good. He's been a solid, fantasy football quarterback.
Yeah, of
Uh,
course.
dare I say he's been a solid quarterback. I can't say just a fantasy
Yeah,
football quarterback, but
yeah,
he doesn't look like himself. I know he's been injured. Um, he doesn't he's missing balls. He's running a little. He's missing a step. He's a step behind.
yeah,
And when the game matters, he crumbles. He's never done anything really in the playoffs. Um, when the lights are on, he's sort of like Sam Darnold. They crumble.
yeah,
They need to serve. They can't afford losses.
yeah. I
They've
know.
got to win out.
Yeah, yeah, I know. I think we said too, just in general. I think Lamar's a little banged up with the ankle, and the ankle with a player like him, even not only the running, it affects his passing too, because he's
Yeah.
not a sit back in the pocket, just statue. He likes to wiggle a little bit and then throw. So, yeah, but I love that for Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow came back. He showed who he was, and Joey B, what a guy! What a guy!
I I don't like the Bengals. I don't like many teams, but I'm not a big Bengals guy, and I didn't think they were going to be any good. However, right now I am rooting for the Bengals. I want to
And
see
why?
them.
And why is that?
Uh, I just want. I like to see. I like seeing Burrow back. I like seeing Jamar Chase back. They look like a different team than they did for most of the
Yeah.
season, despite obviously they've had no quarterback. Um, I want to. I want to root for them. I want to root for the Bengals.
Yeah, I like Joe Burrow. I'm a big Joe Burrow fan, so I always root for them.
Huge win.
Yeah, yeah,
Huge win for the
definitely.
Bengals.
They still have an
The
outside shot. Got to
Oh,
win. Got
most
to keep
definitely.
continue to win, but
Most definitely.
um, they're actually the same record they were last year at this time, 4-8, and
That's
last
crazy.
year they went five wins in a row
Yeah.
and ended 9-8. So
Yeah.
it's possible they did
I
it last year. They got to
would
do it
love
again.
to see them sneak in.
That'd be cool.
So that was that. Oh, before we move on to the previews of this Sunday's games, um, the officiating in the NFL this year is the worst I've ever seen. The worst I've ever seen. It's like when the Saints, uh, and the Rams played in the NFC Championship and they didn't call the pass interference. It's back. That level of officiating is back. When the kickers kick and it follows the ball through the uprights and you see DraftKings or FanDuel, it's there's a lot of money to be had between the NFL, Vegas. I think something's going on. I truly believe the NFL may be rigged, or people inside might have more power than like the refs. And
Yeah.
the officiating's horrendous.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you too. The officiating's been really bad, and you never know. I mean, could there be something behind this? Are we watching this for no reason at all? I would hope to think not, but then at the same time, yeah, I know some of the calls have just been like so obvious the other way, but they keep on making the bad call, and then it makes you wonder what's behind it.
And so it's like if the NFL has so much money, right? If you brought in more officials and like this official only focuses on the tackles. This official only focuses on the guards. This official only focuses on the center. Brought in more officials,
Mhm.
not necessarily put them on the field, but if they only watched one player, um, there'd be penalties on every play.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes you definitely got to let it go, but
Yeah.
it's a fine line between let the players play or call everything. And then
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna ruin the game flow if you
Mm-hmm.
call everything. So
Mm-hmm.
it's definitely a tough definitely a tough one.
During the Chiefs Cowboys game, they brought in Gene Steratore, who's a former
Yes.
referee, and every call despite even it being wrong, he was agreeing with the referees.
Well,
I didn't
he
like
had
that.
to.
I didn't like that. Do not bring Gene
Yeah.
Steratore. Gene Steratore, if you're watching Goblins football, you're a bum. I do not like you. All right, so let's get to this. And this is a bad slate. It's a bad slate of games.
Yeah.
This is a worst Sunday of the year. Uh, there's two games. There's one game that
Mm.
matters. There's half a game that might matter. We'll get to it. There's not many games. We'll bang these out.
Yeah.
Gonna be snowy in Cleveland.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Shador.
Yeah.
It's another. It's
I feel like the Niners are a team that would struggle in the cold. I know Purdy's definitely a warm weather guy.
he
He
struggles
does.
everywhere.
Yeah. He doesn't have the biggest hands, and that affects the throwing of a cold ball. So I
Yeah,
wouldn't be surprised if he kind of struggles a little bit. That being said, if the Niners would ever lose to the Browns, come on.
yeah.
But they played them like 2 years ago in the same game. Browns upset them, but
I mean,
it's always possible. Always.
eh, Brock Purdy's a gunslinger, so which I appreciate. But he's like you said with his tiny hands. The spread's only 4.5. I think that'll be a close game in the cold. The Browns, Shador Sanders, yay, great. He won a game against the Raiders, blah blah blah. They just run the ball. Just run the ball.
Yeah.
I think it's a big day for uh every Browns running back. Um,
Yeah, that's all the Browns have. Browns have a really good defense, though. Like,
oh, they
think
have the
about
best
it. They're just,
player. Miles Garrett is the best defensive lineman I've ever seen.
so yeah. So
He is.
he's gonna break the sack record this year. He has 18. He has to go to
Yeah,
22 and a half.
he's gonna break the
So he's
sack record.
four and a half away. There's a full month and a game left. So yeah, he's gonna do it.
You know
We're gonna
what's
see
nice
a single
about Miles
season
Garrett
record go
too?
down.
You know what's nice about Miles
But
Garrett? He, of all the edge rushers, he
mhm.
has the most tackles.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that about him too. He
Yeah,
plays the run
yeah.
because
Hmm.
yeah, like these edge rushers, if you just want to rush the quarterback and all the money is in sacking the quarterback, there's not a lot of money or glory in stopping the run. But that's the big part of the
Take
game, and
Aiden
it's a part of their
Hutchinson,
team.
the other big name, Aiden Hutchinson. He's
Hmm.
towards the bottom of in tackles for edge rush. I don't like him.
Yeah.
Max Crosby's up there. but Myles Garrett is the best defensive lineman I might have ever seen. Um,
He's definitely up there.
I think he's better than Aaron Donald. I do.
They're definitely comparable for sure. Those
Well,
those
Aaron
two
Donald was
are.
on the inside.
Yeah,
Myles
of
Garrett
course.
was, yeah,
Yeah,
but I do like Myles Garrett more. But
I like
that's
him
an
too.
interesting game. The Niners are right in the thick of it. So it's pretty big for them. The Browns, they are not in the thick of it, but it's Stuart Sanders. He's playing for his future.
Yep.
Mind you, it's going to be cold. I think that's going to be a closer game than
Yeah, I
people.
think it's gonna be a close game too.
Um, then we have another similar game where you have a team in the in the playoff race versus a team that's not in the playoff race. And this actually is my best bet of the day. I wish we could play sounds. Best bet of the day. I don't love anything tomorrow. I will say that. Proceed with caution. The over-unders have been working for me. I'm gonna take the under in the Jaguars Titans game. Uh, Last week Titans played the Seahawks. There was 80 points. Uh, Jaguars played the Cardinals. There was 90 points. It's kind of a low over-under this week. I think this is going to be another close game. Division rivals. They'll hit each other. They'll make it. They'll keep it close. Let's just put it that way. It's going to be a defensive battle, and that's my best bet of the day. Jaguars Titans, and I would even sprinkle the I'll do skip sprinkle on the Titans. Think the Titans keep it very close.
Good. Yeah, I mean it is a divisional game, and these divisional games you never know what to expect sometimes.
Listen,
Like, do you think the Titans are bad? Obviously, the worst team in the league, or just about whatever. Do you think they only win one game though? I think they have to win two or maybe three. They're at
I want
one
to see
right
Cam
now.
Ward turn around a little bit, but nothing like enough about the Titans. The Jaguars are right in the thick of it.
They're fighting.
They're seven and
Quiet.
four. They
I know,
should
quiet.
after this week they should be 8-4.
Be a hell of a
So
record. Yeah,
yeah,
really
it's
good.
it's yeah. Um,
Especially if you think about it, Brian Thomas Jr., their best off, right, best offensive weapon bust. Travis Hunter, another offensive weapon bust. So,
Defense
like
is playing very well.
yeah,
Defense
like they're
very
get
good.
right, like they're winning, and but it's not really because the offense. I mean,
No,
Lawrence isn't killing it by any means. He's just playing fine, but they're finding ways to win, and that's
guys are stepping up on
okay.
offense. Parker Washington.
Yeah,
Um,
he's been making some plays, that guy.
yeah, the Jacoby Myers trade, great.
Right.
ETN's running well.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, another team I'm rooting for. I want to see the
Hmm.
Jaguars do well. Um, yeah, I'm just looking at these bad games. I don't want to discuss the Dolphins Saints. That's awful. The Falcons
Yeah.
Jets, awful. Uh, Texans Colts.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
That's a
Well,
good divisional.
I saw during the week, Daniel Jones fractured fibula,
Yeah.
but he's playing tomorrow.
He's not
It-
moving well.
yeah, I saw that in the highlights of practice. He's not moving well at all. But I still like the Colts in this one, and they've been slipping they've been slipping. They lost last week to the Chiefs. Okay, but in general, they got to keep uh above the Texans in the division. You're doing it.
Sprinkle. Sprinkle. Jonathan Taylor goes over his rushing yards. The Texans are much better against the pass than the run. They're gonna rely on Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah,
It's around
definitely.
85 and a half. Take that over. Take that over. If you believe in the Colts, again, I'm not touching this game. I'm not. It's Texans must win. Must win.
I feel like it's kind of not a absolute must win for the Colts, but you don't want to lose it.
CJ Stroud, this is a big game for him.
Oh, he's back, right?
Yeah. And yeah, yeah, Colts listen. Colts lose this if the Colts lose this game, which they very well may,
That good?
and the Jaguars beat the Titans, which they should,
Tied.
Tied.
Wow. Quiet too, and the Colts were getting so much love early on,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
that's why it's such a long season, you know? Like there's nothing over in the first, especially the first 2 months. You got to keep that gas pedal down, finish it off.
But what's crazy here too is they still play each other twice. That division has become
Yeah.
wide open. And if the Texans win tomorrow, oh God. Whoa, that division is gonna be.
It's the door is definitely opening for someone to take out the Colts after they've been a really big surprise all year and been playing great, but hopefully they
Yeah.
could hold on because we
Yeah.
love the Colts going in, so we're rooting for the Colts to win
Sure.
that division,
Sure.
to put a little feather in our cap, right?
I like the AFC South. I'm rooting for all these teams. Um, how about a team that needs a win bad is the
Oh,
Buccaneers.
yeah, Mayfield's questionable, but he's trending towards playing. They're getting it. They're gonna play inspired football. Bucks play really good at home. They're getting this win. I have a lot of confidence in them.
I like a close game there.
I'm sure it's gonna be a dogfight.
That's going to be a dogfight. The Cardinals have been giving a lot of teams fits.
Yeah. Oh
Um,
yeah, they're like an annoying team. They're definitely not a pushover no matter what their record is. They've been playing hard.
uh,
Brissett's been awesome, but I love the Bucks. If the
but
Bucks lose this one, I almost feel like they're gonna lose the division too. I mean, well, when are you gonna start winning? Fine, they played the Bills, tough game in the cold. Okay, then they played the Rams. Rams are clearly better than them. Sunday night got spanked, but this one, no, you need it. It's coming.
they are lucky they're in a bad division. But listen
Yeah,
to the
they are.
Cardinals. Listen to the Cardinals' losses, right? 1-3, 1-4, 4, and then 22,
Okay.
21, 3. So two games they
Yeah, I know.
all one possessions except those two beatdowns.
And,
So
and
Cardinals better luck next year. Uh, P- uh Rams Panthers. Do
what do
the
you
Rams
think?
just keep on keeping on?
I don't know. I could see the Panthers fighting hard. I highly doubt they pull the upset. But they had a horrible performance on Monday,
Yeah,
the Panthers. So
yeah,
I
yeah.
expect them to now play a little better. And the Rams kind of are due for a little bit of a letdown game. They've been so hot. So I could say 10 points. I could kind of see the Panthers keeping it a little closer than that, but I think the Rams win pretty easily, but maybe Carolina covers.
Yeah, I think I agree there. It's you'd like to see a close game here. The Panthers, for a week or two, it was like, oh, maybe the Panthers, maybe the Panthers.
Yeah.
However, if they win this game somehow,
Yeah. Yeah, their stock will definitely be up if they could beat the Rams.
yeah, they're right there. They're 7-6 with the and the Buccaneers. What
Yeah.
will be 7-5 with the win, and if
Yeah.
they lose, the Panthers are in first. So it's a big game for them. I'm excited for that one. I'm actually really excited for that one. Uh, if I were to sprinkle, I'd put it on the Panthers. But
Yeah, I like the Panthers with the points in that one too.
Rams are good.
Oh yeah. Stafford still didn't throw an interception since September.
Ugh.
Wild.
Um,
Wild.
all right, we have to rattle these off a little bit. Um,
Which ones?
the rest of the games.
Okay.
Which one do you want to go after?
Uh we'll do the Seahawks Vikings because my best bet is in that one.
Sure,
All
go.
right. All right. My best bet of the day is Sam Darnold over 1.5 touchdown passes. It's a revenge game for Sam versus the Vikings. He's not going to be seeing ghosts, but he is going to show what they let go. Book it. Sam Darnold, 1.5 touchdown passes.
That was a cute rhyme.
Like that, huh?
No. I don't know, man. That's gonna be that. This was I. I also like the under in this game. Big sprinkle on the under in this game. Uh, yeah, I think the Seahawks obviously win, but I think JJ McCarthy is the one seeing ghosts. Uh,
Oh, and he's out. I don't even know who they're playing.
oh really?
Yeah,
Uh,
Vikings. Oh my
yeah.
God. How whew, a few bad decisions and look from last year to this year. Obviously
Real,
Darnold and
real quick.
uh,
Commanders keep it close. Commanders keep it close. Um, Game of the day is the Bills Steelers. That's the
yeah.
best game of the day. Do you think the Bills come back? Do you think the Steelers need the like why?
Yeah, I have no feel on this one to be honest with you.
It's a good game.
It's a very good game.
Yeah.
That would be one I would just watch, and I really have no opinion either way. That's close.
So there's two player props in this game that pop out to me that they're scary, but I really like them. One of which is I know he goes under every week, but DK Metcalf's over under is 46 and a half. That's low. I would
Yeah,
go under there. And then Keon Coleman's over under is 59 and a half. They're going to want to get Keon Coleman involved.
he's playing now.
Yeah. They're going to want to get him. They need him. They need somebody. Maybe it's I don't think he's that great, but they need someone.
Yeah,
He was their one going into the year. So I like Keanu Coleman's excuse me, over a lot in that game. That's a game where it's going to be 4 o'clock on the East Coast. It's going to be snowy, cold, dark. Just put a cup of hot chocolate and pour some Zambuca in there and watch. That's a fun game. But yeah, the Commanders got the night
yeah,
game again. I think
yeah,
they keep that close against my Broncos. 5.5 is criminally low.
yeah. That spread just doesn't make sense to me. What about the Chargers Raiders? Chargers all day.
Chargers win. That again though. I don't know. All the underdogs are
Yeah.
covering, so
Oh,
it's
oh.
like,
What about one more thing with the coaching? We were talking about the coaching in the NFL. Chip Kelly was calling plays that's not even in the Raiders playbook this year. It's like, what is that?
I I
How?
I am
How is
such
that even
a
possible?
never been a Chip Kelly guy. Never been a Chip Kelly guy. Do not like Chip Kelly. One of my least favorite, most hated coaches I've ever. I can't stand Chip Kelly. Um, but yeah, Giants, Patriots, Dart's back for whatever reason. Well, they have to give him some reps.
Yeah, yeah, you
Uh,
gotta play. You gotta play. Every rep's important
so those are
for a young
two,
quarterback.
Drake May and Jackson Dart, future of the
Yeah, it's cool.
NFL.
Yeah,
Future.
yeah, I like that. Definitely a cool matchup. Two young guns going at it for sure. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
so
mean Dart has to play if he's healthy. I know. Yeah, they're 2-10, but yeah, you got to get experience. You can't just. It's like the same thing with like Burrow. Probably maybe last week a lot of people be like, "Oh, don't bring back Burrow," and then look, they
yeah.
won the game. You know, he's got to play if he's healthy. He's got to play.
So maybe not the most marquee matchups, but they mean a lot
Yeah, yeah,
tomorrow.
some of them do. Absolutely.
Uh, so well, I hope everyone had a happy Thanksgiving
Yep.
and everyone good luck tomorrow.
Yeah, one thing, give a shout out to Revealed by Ricky. Thank you for letting me come and check out what you do. You're the go of what you do and always giving good food recommendations.
Giving good food recommendations, and sometimes they're bad, and it's okay if they're bad. It might be scary. The owner of the restaurant might be mad at you, but if they're bad, they're bad. Anyway, if speaking of bad, the Eagles just ruined my Thanksgiving, even though it was Black Friday. Okay. We'll see you for the recap. Everyone, good luck tomorrow.
Take care.
Take care. Bye.